Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. Good morning, everyone. Let's jump on into the stream. What's going on, fellas? Bitcoin getting another bounce again. I feel like every day I just say it's like a roller coaster, and it continues just to be like a damn roller coaster. As Bitcoin came up to about 24,600 last night, and then got a dump all the way back down to 23,600, and now it's all the way back up to 24,200. So, what's going on, fellas? Fahid said, Jordan, you don't dump shrimp in the coffee, man. Listen, my coffee maker still, to me, like Maya keeps telling me, I keep telling her to try it. She tells me it doesn't taste like vinegar. And when I taste it, I'm like, dude, this shit still tastes like vinegar. Maybe it's in my head, maybe it's not, but I swear. Wayne said I gotta dilute it next time. Wait, do I look like someone who's gonna dilute vinegar? Do I really look like someone who's gonna dilute vinegar? I always say this. I put the vinegar in there, I put the water in there, half and half, because that's what they told me to do. And right now we are running on water as our coffee this morning. You know what? But it's all good. It's all good. I had a couple pineapple slices, and we're ready to rock and roll, man. Those pineapple slices will give me that energy with the sugar in that bitch to sort of wake me up here. And I'm feeling kind of hyped. Bitcoin's actually getting a pretty big bounce this morning, guys. Look at this bounce. Holy guacamole, all the way back up to 24,200 after taking a massive dump last night. Like, the whales are playing some damn games, man. The whales are playing some damn games with us. They're just really going after those leverage, like super high leverage traders that keep trying to get that big breakout, right? They're trying to get that breakout to the upside, trying to get that breakout to the downside, but they keep wicking out both sides, man. So let's get it. Let's talk some charts. Guys, you can see the thumbnail today, guys. I think today, if today is going to be the day, I think today is going to be the day. I think the dollar, if it's going to dump, is going to be today. We have some news coming up in 20 minutes that maybe could cause a little volatility. We got a jobs report, and we got the revised GDP coming up at 8:30. So you might see some volatility this morning in Bitcoin, but another nice bounce. This is the 4-hour time frame. Bouncing literally as a perfect double bottom right from this previous low. So let's get busy. Come on, man. I hope we get some hype in this morning,
Strap
man.
up. We're going to the
with
moon.
the news coming up. Crypto Shock said, morning fam. No notification from YouTube this morning. You guys know what it is. Smack that like button so we can get everyone up in here. Up in this bitch if you haven't already. Terrence said, Bitcoin, rinse and repeat. Up, down, up, down, up, down, man. It's the roller coaster. We are simply riding Bitcoin's life right now, which is a damn roller coaster. Terrence said, yo. Corey said, morning peeps. Listen, I'm not a big peep guy, but, you know, I guess we can call each other peeps. I'm not a big peep candy guy. Franklin, what's going on, buddy? Zero said, did you use buttermilk as creamer? I did not, but I go back and forth. You know, sometimes I don't like cream. Sometimes I don't like milk. Sometimes I like it black, you know. And lately I've been on the soy milk. not for any type of reason, though. Just because simply I went to the store and that's all they had is soy milk because the store over here tends to be out of things lately. But I do typically like just like the 1-2% milk in my coffee. I like to go with that. It's a good balance between, you know, too heavy of a cream and black. You know, it gives it a little flavor. Gives it a little flavor, you know. Anyways, let's jump on in, guys. What do we got cooking here for the corn? Well, the corn coming back up again, man. I mean, listen, last night they brought it all the way back up to this golden pocket. You literally pretty closely. Let me see if actually I have this drawn here correctly. But you pretty much came up and tagged, or like you front ran this 618 Fibonacci right here. Look, they brought it down, they bring it back up to the 618, and then they pushed it right back down again, man. It was. I woke up this morning, I was like, damn, maybe Bitcoin's at 25K. I opened my phone, it's down here at 23,600. I'm like, dude, what the hell's going on? We were getting hype last night. And then, right, they just basically came back down to the support where we've gotten multiple bounces from again, right? This previous support, the support that we had yesterday, brought it back down here again, took out all the longs, and now are bringing it back up to the upside, which hopefully this can be a solid base, right? This can be the W formation that hopefully gets us out of this one big stupid range that we're kind of waiting on today, you know? So we shall see. Like we said, we got some news coming up in 9 minutes, so be careful of some crazy volatility in 9 minutes because we got the jobs report, which usually causes, actually lately has been causing a dump because it always misses to the upside. So we'll see what happens with that. Sergio, what's going on? Good morning, man. Good morning, Sergio. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you in the chat. Good to see you in the chat. If we go Bitcoin, so this is really what we're watching for. Bitcoin is back to this level we were watching yesterday, right? And we said, okay, Bitcoin breaks this, we probably get a big move to the upside, but they still left this vector candle up here, man. They still did not take this thing, right? They brought it up here to the 618, brought it back down for a double bottom. Now that they have that sort of pattern here where they have that W formation to now get the juice to bring it back up to take this big old vector up here at 25K because it's still staring at me. That's still staring at me, man. It's still sitting there. You know what I mean? This is all short-term time frame stuff, my friends. You know, still, I just think it makes sense for them to bring it up and tag the highs, right? Because we look at the daily, it's the same shit, right? It's the same shit. The big old macro golden pocket right here. From the June high to the low, right? The FTX low. Basically, they wicked it down. They tagged this trend line again. It's a spider line. You see this? You come all the way up here. You've tagged it. Bounce it off again. To me, it's still same damn thing. Remains. Still makes sense to me. Short term, they bring it up. Tag the 618. Get everyone to FOMO in, right? Oh, we break 25K. We're going to the moon. We're at 26. That means we're going straight to 30. And then they say,
nope. Stupid.
and then they bring it back down. Same damn thing. I'm just waiting for that scenario to play out, but I'm having patience, right? I'm not going to say Bitcoin's going to dump just because it keeps dumping to the lows every damn time. Every time Bitcoin comes to the lows, it's like, it's over. Everyone just says, oh, it's over. Bitcoin's dumping. It's over. It's over. It bounces every time. So once again, until Bitcoin makes a lower low, let's chill with the Bitcoin's dumping, okay? It ain't. It's not doing it. If they wanted to dump it, yeah, honestly, yesterday was the perfect time to dump it, right? Stock market has got crushed this week so far, and Bitcoin's just held the range. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. The biggest thing for me, though, if I go to the dollar, guys, look at the damn dollar. Look at the damn dollar. If the dollar is going to dump, this is going to be it right here. You came up and tagged the 786, and now you have a bearish divergence on every single time frame on the dollar here. And you got the classic swing failure pattern. You see these last two highs on the closes, right? You closed here on the dollar once. You closed here dollar twice. You came up. What's this called? This is the deviation to the highs, right? They deviated the highs, okay? And then they came back into the range. Whenever you do that, you usually at least come back down to the bottom of the range, which would be right down at this level down here at 103. So watch, just watch it. Watch it. We've been waiting for this, okay? The dollar is going to dump today. I'm feeling pretty confident about that. Right? You have bearish divergence on the hourly. You got higher highs. You got lower highs on the hour. You go to the 4-hour time frame. Right? You made a higher high on this with a lower high on this. Right? There's bearish divs everywhere on the dollar. There's bearish divs everywhere on the dollar. And I'm waiting for the dump out of this big old rising wedge that we've been watching, right? It took some patience. It's coming up, all right? Down, up, down, up, down, up again. This is the time. If the dollar's going to dump, if it does, this is the day. This is the day it's going to do it. All right, let's watch this. Ooh. Yes. Thank you. Maji making me some coffee. What a sweetheart. What a sweetheart she's got. Was in the shower, boys. Hi, Jordan. How many times are we going to no stupid us? just once. But no, Bitcoin right now, it's just in a big range, guys. Just in a big range. Wayne said the honey badger just does what it wants. Facts. The honey badger just does what it freaking wants. So guys, we got 4 minutes into this news event. 4 minutes until we get the jobs report coming out. Just be careful if you're in any trades. I am in no trades at the moment. I am waiting for what happens in 4 minutes here because this jobs report sometimes can be a bearish narrative. So if you do see a dump, the jobs report could be the reason for that. So just be patient here. Just be very, very patiente. You know what I mean? Very, very patiente on what we got today. The NASDAQ going into today. Oh, man, let's go. The NASDAQ bouncing off the W formation highs perfectly, right? You have this W formation. 1, 2, rise, retrace, right, to the previous W formation high. And now you're looking for the continuation. NASDAQ up 1% on futures. That's a good futures day, man. Now, like we said, it could just be a retest of these previous lows. But the NASDAQ also bouncing from this level we're looking at. ES also up 0.5% on the futures, right? Getting a bounce. I thought you were going to come a little bit lower on ES. But still, I mean, if we want to bounce from here, we want to bounce from here, I guess. But all we really wanted to do is stay above this all-time high trend line. As long as we find a bounce above this, that looks good, right? That looks good. We're looking for, hopefully a actually good bounce, not a little not a little bitch bounce. And same thing on the NASDAQ. We want to stay above this trend line and not want to bake back below it. So far this morning, things are looking pretty good. We just need to see what happens here in 3 minutos. 3 minutos. And see what we got. Let's see what we got. Who we go? Sergio's SEC just blocked the Voyager Binance deal. Am I surprised, man? The SEC tends to be doing everything against crypto. You know what I'm saying? They tend to be whacking crypto left and right. What's today? Thursday? Oh, man. Today is Thursday. Man, yesterday actually made so much sense. They call Wednesday the midweek reversal day, right? Monday, Tuesday, you basically came down. Right? Wednesday, you started getting a move back up. Was that the midweek reversal? I don't know. Maybe it was. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Obviously, if Bitcoin takes a major dump, still the same levels remain to the downside, right? The golden pocket here is where I'm looking for a bigger swing long here at 22,760. If Bitcoin does get the dumparoo, because anything is possible. We could pump, we could dump, right? We could go sideways forever. You know, what if I said this the other day? Like, what if Bitcoin just did this for the next 3 months? How would you guys feel? How long would it for you would be to go crazy if Bitcoin did this for the next 3 months? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I think I would go crazy right about in the beginning of March. I think I'd go crazy if Bitcoin just wanted to go sideways here forever. You know. Let's see. Who's in here today? Who is in here today? No one got notifications. We got to smack that like button to get everyone to get the notifications in here today, man. All right. So we know we're watching this morning. Ethereum. Let's go check out ETH real quick. Ethereum came down to this previous low again and bounced. Same kind of thing on ETH, man. I mean, you still got it's the same thing on Bitcoin, right? You still got the daily bearish divergences. So the higher term time frames still look a little bit, There's a way out of it. How do you get out of it? A big pump. But, you know, the daily looks into engulf yesterday's bad candle, right? Looks like you're actually at this current moment painting a daily bullish engulfing candle on the daily. All right, right off that previous low. So it's sort of that same deal. You got sort of this trend where ETH gets a big pump up to this, you know, up to here, right? So I'm looking for ETH to, if Bitcoin's going to do it, come up to this level again, but you still got the lower highs and you still got the higher highs, right? So you look, maybe you look good in the short-term time frames, but the daily still looks a little bit sketch. You know, it's the same kind of deal. Same kind of deal. Let me see this. The 4 hours looking kind of juicy. All right, here we go. It's 8:30. It's 8:30. I'm assuming jobs came out, and I'm assuming didn't come out good. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. What was expected today? Let's see. Jobless claims, 197%. Why they? I don't understand this for the jobs report, guys. How come it surprises to the upside every time, yet expectations remain low? You would think that expectations would start coming in higher, so we don't keep missing these. I don't get it. Like, why do they keep making the expectations so low? You know what I mean? Doesn't make any sense. If it surprises to the upside every damn week, you would think, maybe we should expect higher. You know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just out of the loop here. Because I'm not really part of the macro LARPing community, you know. But hey, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. How lower can the lower go? How lower can the lower go? Let's see what ETH is doing. Yeah, so, you know, if we're just looking at the charts here, let's see. ETH got a 6-hour green dot, 8-hour is going to be posting a green dot here in an hour here. So, like I said, the shorter term time frames are starting to come back up. You just kind of need Bitcoin to kind of stay in this damn range here. You're getting a little bit of volatility this morning. Like I said, I don't know what the jobs report was. You're not really seeing a huge reaction though, which is good, right? Small little reaction here, down to like $100. Maj, that is such a great coffee. Thank you so much. You are the best. You are the absolute best. Play ludicrous. How low can it go? Bitcoin don't care about how low you can go, right? This is what Bitcoin cares about. Want to know what Bitcoin cares about? Bitcoin cares about what doesn't kill it makes it stronger, right? That's what Bitcoin cares about, baby. Let's go.
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Hey yo, the mirror don't lie.
Bitcoin's getting stronger, baby.
Hey yo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Hey, yo,
Bitcoin's getting stronger.
If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. We got our back against the wall, we gotta fight.
I could see that being on the radio. Like, if that song came out in, like, 2005, that would have been a hit. That would have been a hit in 2005. I'm telling you. I'm telling you that this guy would be so famous if that song came out in 2005. Unfortunately, he's about 20 years too late for that genre. You know, like no one listens to that stuff anymore. All right, here we go. 24,104. Come on, Benny. You got a little wick that day coming up? You ain't being a little bitch this morning. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. Struggling with the 50 EMA and the 15-minute. What's new? That always tends to be the thing you struggle with until you get a breakout on the 15-minute. Like, look at this whole run down. Rejection, 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 rejection. You finally broke up. Big move up. Now you're kind of struggling with it again. So, let's see what Bitcoin's got. ETH is... Dude, that 8-hour ETH candle looks pretty nice. That looks... You're getting bought up like a freaking... you're getting bought up like like some fried dough at a carnival. You know what I mean? Look at me, I'm Bob. Pratish coming in here saying 14K. Pratish, I thought it was 12K, man. Now it's 14. Oh, we keep busting up the expectations. First it was 8K, then it was 10, then it was 12. Now it's 14. Soon it's going to be 16, but we were already there. All right. So let's see. So we know the big thing on ETH is getting back above this all-time high trend line, man. Right? We know that this is the big deal. It's correlated exactly with Bitcoin getting back over this obvious level that we've been talking about for freaking ages at this point. Honestly, like we actually haven't been in this range for that long, but it feels like we've been here for so long, right? I feel like we've been at this 25K level for like a month, but it really has only been, it's really only been a week, right? Who else feels like we've been up here for a month? That's what it feels like to me. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm ready to break this out. I'm losing my patience. You know what I mean? No, I always got the patience. Fudada Kanzada. Wait, am I saying your name right? Fudador Kundaza. What's going on, buddy? He became a member. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Get in this chat and let's get chatting. Let's get chatting, my man. DJ Flexa in the house, baby. DJ Flexa in the house. The jobs report. Did we get an update on this? Let me see. We got an update on this bad boy. Not like, honestly, the news events, guys, I'm really sick of the damn news events. Every day there's something we got to watch, and like in reality, it maybe affects price like initially, but then it really doesn't do anything. But we'll check out that in a little bit, though. What are futures doing? NASDAQ futures still coming up, so the jobs report couldn't have been too bad, right? ES futures still coming up as well, and the dollar is, let's see what the dollar's doing. Dollar's pushing up a little bit. Interesting. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got this morning, guys. Bitcoin, you basically got Bitcoin coming up, you got stocks coming up, and you got the dollar coming up. Which one will prevail going into today? That's what I want to know. Some altcoins, man. Optimism continues to destroy, up 5% today. Guys, we got to be careful. Oh, my God. I didn't even notice this till now. Oh, my God. Guys, do you see what I'm seeing right now? Oh, my God. Come on, man. Oh, these freaking whales, bro. You guys see what I'm seeing right now? Bro. It may not be the end, but we may be getting close. I see Chainlink. I didn't even see it till this morning, man, until I just, sorted my altcoins by change. What's number one on the list right now? Chainlink. Oh, my Lord. I honestly, I was getting hyped. This kind of deflates my hype a little bit. You know, I was getting ready for the pump. Man. Well, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing, okay? I'm still looking for the smiley face, right? So maybe Bitcoin's got some juice. And I guess here's the scenario we look for. You know, Link got to get up to the smiley face. If you're new to the channel, whenever Link pumps, Bitcoin dumps. It's a nursery rhyme as old as day. It's like Dr. Seuss. Anyone who doesn't believe it will go look at the chart. Link comes up, right? We're coming up to the smiley face. That maybe could give Bitcoin enough room to come up and squeeze back up to the highs again, 26K, golden pocket. And that's when you see the more major pullback for Bitcoin, right? Because usually when Bitcoin tops out, it's when Link gets to this high orange box, right? Here, and here. I'm hoping Link crushes the curse, but Link up 7% when the rest of the market is flat. That is not usually the best sign for Captain Old BTC. So keep that in the back of your head. Keep that in the back of your head. We said we're not going to ignore it. Let's not be biased and ignore the Chainlink pump, all right? Just keep it in the back of your head. I still think it's got some upside before Bitcoin could get that dump, but it is getting that pump right now. Keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. I'm looking for like 940 on Chainlink as you are breaking this local resistance here. It's a good thing if you hold Link for the short term, but like me, like I hold Link, but I almost like don't want it to pump. Oh man, it's annoying. It's annoying. All right, so Bitcoin's still fighting with this 50 EMA. We got market open coming up in an hour, so you're probably gonna see some shenanigans before the open here. Let's see what we got. When reversal on Link trend. I mean, honestly, I want Link to pump. I just want I want the curse to be broken, right? I want to see Link break through this orange box and Bitcoin continue to just go up, right? I want to break this damn curse, to be honest. OP continues to kill it. Still making higher lows, I guess trying to come back up to the highs again. You're just posting that green dot on the daily right now as you're approaching resistance here. So OP, I said, like on every single dip, I'm scooping up OP, man. As it continues to just back test the previous high, right? Hold as support, and now you're making higher lows off that level, printing the green dot into resistance. So, like I said, if this one breaks out, you're in price discovery, and that's why I like this one, because you're like, dude, you don't know where this one's going, man. If you were just to do a little measure move, right? You could always do this. Put you at 450 on optimism. Once again, you need Bitcoin to probably break 25K in order for that to happen. But OP still looking pretty good. VeChain, the chain of the Veach. I was hoping VeChain was going to come down to this level, right? At like 2.7. Scoop some VeChain up at 2.7. It still could, but VeChain kind of front runned it, hit the 50 EMA in the 4 hour, getting a bounce, right? Still could come down here, right? If Bitcoin wants to dump. But VeChain still looking for 3.3. I think it eventually still gets there. Why? Because it's simply just the previous high. Didn't make sense to stop right here, right? So 3.3, 3.4 on VeChain. Still think it's on the way, my friends. It's on the way to town. Printing the 4 hour green dots. Looking pretty juicy. Bitcoin. Come on, Corn. This is all you got? This is all you got for us, Corn? I don't think so. The Link curse is real. It is written. It is. Not had coffee for a month. Couldn't feel better. I got to get off the coffee too, man. Listen, actually yesterday, I didn't have coffee till the afternoon. In the morning, actually, I kind of felt pretty good. I honestly felt pretty good yesterday. I did. I drank like half my coffee and I was like, this tastes like vinegar. I'm not drinking this. And I felt really good. Maybe I got to try getting off the coffee again too. Probably means I'm grumpy for like a week. I don't know if Maya will be able to put up with me being grumpy in the morning for a week. She said no. But hey, maybe we have to do it. Some good cup of joe. That's a good cup of joe. All right. Let's see what we got. It's still in the dollar. Dollar's still pushing up. So I'm assuming something happened with this. With this. There's still an update. This website sucks lately. This thing used to update like right away. It's ridiculous, bro. Now it just doesn't do it. All right, the DXY. Here's what we need to see on this. Okay, let's go to the hourly time frame. So you're coming up pretty hot and heavy on the DXY here. So really, you want to make a lower low here to continue to. You could actually spike up. I mean, still make a higher low or higher high, and still have bearish div on the 1 hour time frame. But this is coming up pretty damn hot right now. This is coming up pretty damn hot. I'm still looking for this reject somewhere up here, right? Nothing's really changed for me. Futures are now starting to come back down. You little cocksucker jobs. Like they keep making these expectations low on these jobs, man. It's really annoying. It's like make the expectations higher if it's gonna beat to the upside every month or every week. All right. So Bitcoin, like I said, kind of struggling with this 50 EMA, 30 EMA. You got to get back over these on the 4-hour time frame if you want to see some more upside. And right now, you're kind of just chilling. This little midway point right here kind of acted as your resistance today. Right there, that little previous M formation low, kind of struggling with that a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a tad. DJ said F the DXY die. I think we all just want the DXY to die. Like I said, we're the only country that wants our dollar to lose value, that wants our money to lose value. It's the funniest thing in the world. Like, can the other countries step up? Like, make the dollar go down. God damn. Oh, man. Can you guys have your economies be strong so dollar goes down? It's like, dude, come on, man. I want the U.S. economy. I want the dollar to lose value. It's so funny. It's like, seriously, like we're the only country that roots for our currency to go down. Oh, man. All right. Anyways. All right, yeah, you did get a little spike up. Dollar actually coming back down a little bit now. Expect some volatility before the market open here. What else do we got? Let's look at some other altcoins, guys. Screw that. My new Keurig came with a milk frother. Seriously, Mike? It came with a milk frother? That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I'm a big fan of the 1-2% milk in the coffee too, my man, lately. I seriously am. All right. What else do we got? Anything else going on? DYDX, right? Back to its highs, right? So if you kind of missed out on DYDX and you're like, shit, I wanted to get in on this on the back test of the highs. You did it once. You came back down today, right? And you actually tagged this last vector candle on the 4-hour time frame right here. You tagged that shit, and then you got an instant reaction. Kind of build a little W formation. Like I said, you need Bitcoin to get a little juice, but and gonna get back above the 50 EMA. But same thing with DYDX. This has been a consistent good gainer. If this one gets back above your trend and holds it as support, that's where I'm going in and we play this back to the upside for DYDX. Right? I'm focused on the coins that have been consistently good gainers. Right? And I kind of said this the other day. I think people are too stuck on the old coin narrative, right? Where everyone's I'm not going to say these won't perform well, but, stuck on the AVAXs, the Algorands, the Solanas, these will still go up. But people like new shiny things. People like the new shiny shit that hasn't had that pump yet. You know what I mean? Let's see. FET. Let's see. FET. Man, this one just keeps this huge sideways consolidation. Is this one getting ready for a big move? Massive sideways consolidation on FET. Your daily actually. I know you still didn't tap your daily. I want to tap the daily 30, man. It doesn't seem like it wants to go down there. Maybe it does today. And we sort of do our thing. All right, but FET is getting juiced for a move here. FET is definitely getting juiced for a move. If you look at this, right? Big move up, retrace sideways. And something is brewing here on the little old FET, even though, the AI, you can make the case the hype is over, but you definitely are coiling up for something in here. Right, you got higher lows, lower highs. Daily time frame, just posting the green dot right now. I don't know, man. I don't know. You place your bets on this one. Place your damn bets on the FET, right? But you have pulled back about 26% on that one. Once again, another one you'll probably only get in if you think Bitcoin is going to get another spike to the upside. That's what it always comes back down to. Let's see. Woke up late, morning bros. Dan, how could you wake up late today? You got today off, my man? Probably feels nice. Honestly, I can't really sleep in anymore. All right, I can't really sleep in anymore. All right, if I try to sleep till 9 or 10, it's pretty tough. Like, the only way I can do that is if I wake up. I stay awake for like 15 minutes, and then I sit on my phone, and then I doze off again. But is that really sleeping in, or is that really like taking a nap? I would argue that's more like taking a nap. but I could be wrong. Handleton, he said, yo, 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 good morning. What's going on, Handleton? Yo, 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 good morning. Josh, what's up, buddy? Simon said, Jordan, what's your prediction for Cardano in the ball market? In the ball market, I've got 10,000 ADA. Not sure whether to hold or move some. I will say this about Cardano: people love to FUD Cardano. They did it last bear market too, and Cardano was like the third best gainer in the bull market last bull market, right? And here's what I noticed about crypto: the coins that get FUDed the most and get made fun of the most are usually end up being the best gainers. Why? Because the herd is usually wrong, right? And I'll say this: like, most people hate Cardano because, you know, it's obvious why most people hate Cardano. But if we go to Cardano, okay, once again, okay, it's getting flooded to hell, right? I haven't bought any Cardano in a long time. I'm still holding what I have, right? Because I do believe, again, that you'll see a nice gain on Cardano. Will it do the same thing as last bull market? No. I mean, last bull market it was at a much lower market cap. This one, now it's in the top 10, right? So it's not going to have those same gains it did last time. But I still think Cardano will be a good gainer. I definitely think it will. It's one of those ones, in this bear market, it got sold off hard, right? Let's see. Down 92% in the bear. Despite that, though, still up 2,000% from the 2019 low. You know what I mean? So, like, I guess what comes up must come down harder. So you came down pretty hard. I still like Cardano as a project, still has potential. It's just one of those things that people like to make fun of Cardano for whatever reason. I don't understand it really. You know, as many other altcoins that people love went down more than Cardano in this bear market. I don't know, but yeah, I'm still holding. I still think. I mean, just based off what you've always done, still think Cardano can come up pretty close to all-time highs again. Right? It's not that ridiculous to think. If you think Bitcoin's going to all-time highs again, you got to think that Cardano can come up, you know, 6, 7x. It's not really that big of a deal. Does it go higher than that? I'm not going to bet on that, right? I told you guys, I think Bitcoin's only going to maybe 80K. It might not even get to 80K, to be honest. And a lot of these alts, I'll probably be taking some heavy profits before they even get to the previous all-time highs. For me personally, but whenever that time comes around, that's probably not anytime soon. Let's see. Who we got? Robert Chu said, cut your half in half with heavy whipping cream, 2-in-1. Unbelievable. That seems like a lot, Robert Chu. You know what I mean? That seems like a lot. Lieutenant Dan Dangle said, I joined the Discord last night. I swear I thought you were trolling me last night. Oh, with the old Jordan? No. I basically have the old Jordan pick in the Discord, so that's me in there. I am definitely massively old in there. Massively old. Dollar still holding the highs. NASDAQ and the S&P still kind of holding resistance. So we'll see what happens. I mean, the NASDAQ and S&P futures are up going into the open. And Bitcoin getting a little bit of a sell-off here. Couldn't get back over the 50 EMA. So let's see what Bitcoin's got in store for us here. A little bit of a rejection off really all your EMAs. 4-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame, 15-minute time frame. They all came in at the same spot. So pretty big level there, apparently. Let's see. Simon Scott, man. Simon Scott coming in this bitch. The one thing we're worried about today, guys, is the link pump. The link pump is setting up us for a potential disappointing day on Bitcoin. It might not be today. It might be coming up soon. But link pumping up without the rest of the market always is a warning, shots fired, right? We know this.
Warning.
No one will believe it.
Fired.
But it is. The warning shot fired. Link, like I said, it was up I think it was up 8% earlier today. And the rest of the market was pretty much flat. So that's usually not the best sign for little old the corn. But we still didn't get to the smiley face yet. Which gives me a little bit of hope here. Bitcoin is getting a pretty big move down here, though. Pretty big move down here on Bitcoin. Let's watch. Let's watch. Let's see what we got here. So Bitcoin, we really want to just hold these. Let me just zoom in on this chart here. As Bitcoin comes back down, definitely want to hold these lows, right? At the $23,600 level. Definitely want to hold these lows here as we sort of approach them here. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We're coming up on those lows. Daily time frame, we've talked about this. I feel like we talked about the same thing the last 7 days because Bitcoin been in the same range. But yeah, like we're posting the daily red dot. We got the higher highs and we got the lower highs coming in the daily. So the higher term time frames, I continue to say, still look a little bit bearish at the current moment, right? 2-day, same thing on the 2-day, 3-day, right? All these time frames still look a little bit bearish. The only way you can nullify that is that you just see some random big pump that pumps you above the golden pocket here, right? And just completely nullifies all that, which, I think that's going to be a tough ask. Yeah, I think that's going to be a tough ask right away. But obviously anything can really happen, Anything can really happen. Let's see. All right, let's do a little fib here in the short-term time frame. So let's do swing low to swing high. And all right, we did get a bounce off that local golden pocket. So from this swing low to this swing high, you bounce right off that 0.618. Right off that 0.618 to the absolute T. Look at that shit. To the absolute T. Let's see if it holds. Let's see if that shit holds on the local golden pocket. And we can make a higher low. And we can start making our way back up if the stock market wants to perform well today. It's like we've been saying, NASDAQ futures, ES futures up right at the local golden pocket zone, right? The NASDAQ is the best chart, I think. Big W formation, right? W formation, right? Retest. And now you're looking for the continuation off this trend. I'm looking for some type of bullish narrative for it to happen, Usually you guys know how it is. Whenever you usually come up to support, something happens where it's like clockwork, where everything looks super, super bearish. It's the end of the world. Oh my God. And then randomly, quote unquote, right? Do a little, Dr. Evil. Randomly, something happens when you get to support that pushes you back up. I don't know what it is. We'll find out. If it does happen, but the rise, retrace, continuation is what we're kind of going for here. Opposite of the DXY, which is actually still finding resistance here at this 786. Can't seem to break the little old 786, my friends. We can't seem to do it. And like I said, we have a big swing failure pattern on the DXY. If you wouldn't even notice it if you were looking at the chart. You wouldn't even notice it. Where's the swing failure pattern? Close it here, right, on the hourly. Close it here on the hourly. Close. And then what do? You get back above. You close above, thinking everyone's going to break out. And then it comes back into the range. Which typically, when you get the swing failure pattern like this on anything, Bitcoin, whatever, you're usually going to come back and see the bottom of the range, right? And I know that sounds ridiculous. George, what's going to cause the dollar to up like that? I don't know. I'm just looking at the chart. Some news causes it. I don't know. But I'm looking at the chart. Tells me the dollar's at least going to come back down to 103.80, which, like I said, somewhere over the rainbow. I hope it pushes up Bitcoin here. Yeah, look at the bounce off the 618, man. Look at that shit. This is why, guys, if you do not use Fibonacci levels, you got to pull out the fib. You got to pull out. Pull it out, man. Pull it out. You guys know, pull that shit out. It's like Mike. Mike, when he's in that Karen, right? It's like I guess I'd say like Becker. When Becker's in your mom, right? All you Cardano holders, when Becker's just banging your mom, what does he do? He pulls out the fib when he's done. He pulls out the fib, right? He pulls it out. He takes basically the swing low of your mom to the swing high of your mom, and it always comes to the 618, and that's when he hits the 618. When he's about to get that, it bounced off that 618, and he pulls out the damn fib. All right, let's see if he can get a continued bounce there. Nice little bounce. It's the 15-minute time frame, but man, you got to pull out the Fibonacci's, man. 618. It's a psychological level. One, it's because a lot of traders look at 618, so you're gonna get a reaction off that level. But it's also psychological that makes this is dumping and makes everyone wants to go short. It's something about that distance, right? That 61.8% distance that almost makes people want to do the opposite of what they should be doing. It's like a psychological thing. But it's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, so now we're gonna see if Bitcoin can make a higher low here and start to come back up to the upside. As once again, these futures are still looking good and the dollar is still getting rejectone at the 786 618 your mom. The fettuccine levels. The fettuccine levels, man. Do not doubt the fettuccine level. Do not doubt the fettuccine level. Chainlink still pumping, still an issue. Optimism. Let's go, OP. Let's go, OP. Let's go, baby. OP up 6%. Keep pushing that shit, baby. Keep pushing that shit. Let me know, guys. Let me know in the chat. If there's anything you want to look at, just let me know in the chat. That's why we have the members chat, so you guys can put shit in there and we can look at it. You know what I mean? So let me know anything you want to look at in the chat, and we'll take a look. I don't want to be among those fighting over the last 750 BTC. The last, yeah, the next, every halving that goes on, there's less and less and less supply. That is definitely true. But there's also two sides there. There's demand and supply. So yes, supply goes down in BTC, but you need the demand to continue to go up too. You know what I mean? Which I guess every day you're sort of working on, Alan says, Allie, let's check out Allie. Allie. What's Allie doing? Allie's getting a big pullback on Allie, right? You spiked up, but they left the damn wick. They left the wick and the vector candle up there. That makes me think, okay, as you're retracing to your 30 EMA on the daily, makes me think as you sort of accumulate here, right, making higher lows and lower highs into your EMAs, that makes me think as price continues to accumulate, as the EMAs continue to come up, that they're not going to leave this up here, man. How many times you guys ever seen a wick on the bigger term time frames that they don't eventually take at some point, right? It's usually, the wicks are usually it's like a magnet. I'm looking for this to break to the upside here. I'm looking for that to break to the upside here on Alley, to simply just take this wick. Does it go up higher? I have no clue, man. I've sort of said the AI narrative might be dying down a little bit. Doesn't mean it's over, right? I don't want to say it's over and then they still go up 50x from here. But that wick looks damn juicy. And I'm basically just looking at this probably a retracement level here. So the 618 fib, 11.7. I think they come up and tag around this area just to take the wick and come up to your retracement levels. Might not be from this exact point, right? If we zoom in a little bit, let me see, they zoom in a little bit, you're getting a pretty harsh rejection here. Pretty damn harsh rejection here. If I was to enter this, I'd really want to get a tap on this 30 EMA on the daily. I'd really like to get a quick little taparoo on that bad boy. Just tap it. Just a nice little tap would be nice. You might not get it though. This time you sort of teased it and then you pumped. But yeah, that wick looks kind of juicy up there. Bitcoin, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Dollar, don't be doing it, man. Don't be breaking back above there. Don't you do it. Yeah. Come on, Dollar. Don't be doing it, you little... Hold on, we need a dollar dump song this morning. We need a dollar dump song, baby. This ain't good. We want it to get rejected literally right from this point right here. All right, there it is. Now it dumped. Hey, dollar, don't do it, baby. Come on, we need a dollar dump song. Let's get the hype in the chat. I got Chiliz for you, Fernando. For sure, man. Woo! That was a weak one. Dollar dump, baby. Dump. Dump. What do we want? Chiliz? Chiliz. Chili's been struggling lately. Woo! All right, let's see. Chiliz. If we look at this, it's kind of been Chiliz has kind of been struggling, but it's kind of that same point, right? I mean, they left all this liquidity up here. That's a juicy amount of just pumps and then instant dumps. Everyone's sitting pretty in their shorts up here, thinking, I got a free ride. I got a free ride down. Right, I'm going to ride this all the way back down to the lows. Easy as pie. Right? Maybe they do. Right? The FTX dumpers are still sitting up here. Right? They're sitting pretty. They're like, dude, Chiliz ain't coming all the way back up here. There's no way. There's no way Chiliz coming back up here. But, you know, Chiliz is another one of these coins that's still getting stuck below, right, your previous swing lows from August, right? These previous swing lows flipping into resistance. How many have we seen that are still below these, right? This looks juicy, and you know, it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, it might not be next week, but the fact that they left that up there, it looks pretty juicy. Let me actually go to some higher term time frames. It's kind of the same thing as BTC though, you know, like you don't have the same bearish divergence, but you know, you kind of just, that price action, you're making higher lows, which I like, right? Continuing just to put in higher lows here. It's just a big consolidation pattern, you know, Bitcoin's still holding the range. This one, I'm just looking at the price action. You know, sometimes you just look at the price action and it just feels like it's going to pump. This one, just the higher low price action with the big, liquidity up high. I got to think this is coming up again. 4-hour time frame, not too much to take from this. It's really just choppy price action. It's really just sideways consolidation, right? Waiting for that next big move. And to me, I'll just look at it. It looks like the next big move would be to the upside for me personally. If you did get a massive pullback, yeah, you already tapped the 618, right? That was already the golden pocket zone to buy there, right? So you already kind of tapped that zone. But yeah, Chiliz. Man, I'm thinking it comes and taps the zone again. 17.3. Let's see what we got. JBH, what's going on, man? Good morning, my friend. Good morning, my friend. What's up? What's up? What's up? Alan said, why do you hate America? I do not hate America. I think it's got its issues, but I definitely don't hate America. Let's see. Almost 80% have been held for more than 6 months. Oh, yeah? All right, there's the dollar. See, the dollar can't break back above this level. Watch for the dollar dump, guys. Everyone's calling for the dollar to pump. Everyone's calling for the dollar to pump. I'm calling for the dollar to dump. All right? It's going to get that massive little old dumparoo. And I'm waiting for it. I'm sitting here waiting for it. NASDAQ back up, right? Back over that 1% level on the futures. Let's go, man. I'm liking the feeling for today. I know Bitcoin's kind of like just kind of chilling, struggling with this level here. But I'm liking the feeling for today. I'm liking the dollar coming down. I'm liking the stock markets to come up. And I'm liking for Bitcoin to either hold this range or come up today. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, guys? Look at OP. Let's go. You're right at resistance. Come on, OP. Break out of this level here. Break out of this damn level. Andrew said dump it. Andrew, you wanted to dump so bad, man. Listen, I understand, right? You want some juicier prices. You want some juicier prices. To be honest, there's a few altcoins that I want some juicier prices on, but I might not get them. You know what I mean? I might not get these juicy prices. I might not get it, man. You know? I hope I do. There's a lot of them, dude. Like I said, ACH, I want to get a nicer pullback. I did scoop up a little bit of ACH, but I would love to get a nicer pullback on ACH with the China narrative coming up. VeChain, even though I think it pumped up a little bit too much, still would like a little bit of a retrace on VeChain. I just don't know if I'm going to get it, man. I don't know. I don't know if I will. Because The bears have had plenty attempts to dump this lower. Plenty attempts to dump this lower. I mean, you've had 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts to dump this lower, you know, from this range. Doesn't mean you won't eventually. But like, if we're gonna do it, let's do it. You know, don't keep going sideways for me, my man. Don't keep going sideways, my man. HBAR, let's do HBAR for Crypto Shock. Shout out to Crypto Shock in this bitch. He's shocking everyone out in the world. Shout out to Crypto Shock. Rod Radford, he's in. I know Rod's always in the chat. He's always hanging out in the chat. What's going on, Rod? Chris Kodiak, coffee makes me go potty. Oh, it used to do that to me. You know what? Actually, you know what makes me take a massive is iced coffee. Whenever I have iced coffee, something about the iced coffee really makes me have to just absolutely explode. Yeah, I don't know what is it about iced coffee, my man. Hampton said, someone in here a Village People fan. If so, which characters does the band consist of? Dude, I have no idea what that is, my man. If I did, I'd let you know. You know what I mean? If it did, I'll let you know. All right, HBAR. What do we got on HBAR? Little old, the bar, the H. Well, I would have liked to hold these highs. You know? I would have liked to hold these highs here. You dip, dump below. Let me actually go to... Let me just pull a quick little Fibonacci here. See what we're looking at. So HBAR, the fact that it broke back into the range, it's not the greatest thing, right? And then you notice a lot of these altcoins have retraced on the daily to their golden pocket zones, right? So I think HBAR could still come down a little bit, right, to the 618 at 7.5. Because you still got some liquidity down here to take on the daily, right? This 1.5, and I usually don't like when you break a high, and then you break it, then you come back in, right? It's usually not the best sign. Kind of like we were talking with the dollar, right? When you break a high, then you come back below that high, right? It's a little bit iffy. You're still kind of flirting with it, so there's a point that this could still act as support because you're kind of wicking down, you're kind of still holding it, but you really want this general range to hold. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let me do a quick little zoom, a quick little zoomy zoom. Because that's what we do over here. We do a quick little zoomy zoom. Actually, this one might have... Nah. Look at these time frames here. This one actually... Yeah. This one to me, I could see a little bit of a whack, and then it come up. Something like that, right? Because you got to get back over your 4-hour trends, right? The 30 or 50 EMAs. Kind of struggling with them, man. I could see a quick little liquidity grab. Whoop! Come back up. But, yeah, it seems like this is almost a support right here. So your previous highs, flipping to support. You want to hold this level. This is the level to hold right freaking here, you know? All right, Bitcoin trying to get a little move back up to the upside, guys. 24,130. 24,130. Let's see if we can get a little move back to the upside here. Looks like Bitcoin just broke out of a bull flag. Let's see. We got to get back over 24,207. And we'll see what we kind of got here. That's the level we got to get back over this morning, guys. Market open in 28 minutes. Dollar is dumping. NASDAQ is pumping. And Bitcoin also coming back up. Look at the... Dude, if you got in on this trade right here, that was awesome, man. That was just a perfect textbook, right? You basically, you make a low, okay? You don't go in on that first low, right? You don't enter on that first low. What do? You wait for it to come up, make a high. You pull the fib, and then you enter on the retest of the 618. That was a textbook trade right there. If you got it on that one, that was literally perfect. Now you got a nice entry if Bitcoin's going to come back up to the upside here. All right, so... Let's see. We're kind of just waiting. We need to break the 15-minute EMAs here, guys. Yo, Tug Eye, what's going on, buddy? Tug Eye in this bitch. Let's freaking go, my man. Jordan is spitting farts. We're spitting farts. No, but HBAR, though. It's, You know, this little trend off the support, if we can break this trend right here, we'll be looking for a higher level. So I want to go to the daily though, because the HBAR on the daily, look at how fast you came down, right? So HBAR could be an interesting one, because look at how fast you came down in HBAR, right? This one absolutely got crushed down to the downside. So if this can hold as support here, there's really not much for this to come up really, really fast all the way back up here, you know, because there's just no price action really here. Maybe you got a little bit of resistance at this level here. But after that, I mean, you're talking about all the way up here at like 19. Once again, I mean, we'll keep saying these prices are crazy, but every time we say an altcoin price is crazy, it seems like it goes to it. So, you know, 11 cents. And then if it breaks that, we're talking 19. There's a huge gap right here as far as just no one trading this general range, right? That could be interesting. That could get super interesting for HBAR as far as a bigger long-term play that has a really good swing potential, because the risk versus reward here, okay, it dumps, you put your stop loss down here, right, below the support. If it breaks, okay, you get stopped out. But the upside reward, you know, obviously this could be take profit 1. Come back up here, this could be take profit 2. Like the risk versus reward on that one's pretty damn good, right? It's all about risk versus reward to me. And this one looks pretty damn good on the bigger term time frames. Pretty damn flipping good if you ask me. Bitcoin 2488. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Jordan, suggestion on a good spot to learn TA. Dude, the best way to learn is just watch people. You don't need to do really anything. Like if you just watch anyone, right? Anyone look at the charts, you will learn. That's how I learn, man. I mean, whether it is like I don't do a lot of pattern trading, but I know every pattern in the book. How? Just watching people. You know, moving averages, Fibonacci's. You just learn that stuff with just watching as much TA stuff that you want to know. You know, and everyone's got a different style. Every style is different. But you just watch people, man. That's how I did it. You know, at the end of the day. All right, so here we go. Come on, Biddy. Dollar's getting the dump. And dude, if there's like a specific thing you want to learn, bro, go on YouTube. If you want to learn how to use Fibonacci's, type in technical analysis Fibonacci tutorial. You'll learn that shit in 5 minutes. You know what I mean? If you want to learn how to use moving averages, type in technical analysis moving average strategy or something like that. You can, and I've always said this, you can learn everything for free on YouTube. Anything you want to know in life, you can learn for free on YouTube. It's crazy. We live in a crazy time where people used to have to take classes to learn something or go to the library and get a book, right? You can learn anything you want to know on YouTube now. There's to me, if there's something you want to know and you don't want it and you just don't do it, to me, you're just kind of being lazy. To me, because you can literally just search anything in 2 seconds and learn how to do it. Literally. 24,131. Come on, corn. Let's go. Isn't it strange how grown men find a fart sound so funny? Farts will never get old. I think the older I get, the more I like farts. You know, they're funny. It's something about a fart that's funny. I don't know what it is. Like, I hate when people cough. I hate when people blow their nose next to me, right? But what I'll say this is nothing, right? If you're out in public, right, and someone's walking, right, and you hear someone fart, it's gonna be funny every time. It doesn't matter how many times you hear it. If you hear a big old man or old woman fart outside as you're walking on the street, you're gonna laugh. And if you don't, you just have no sense of humor. You have no sense of humor. And honestly, if you don't think a fart is funny, me and you are probably not going to get along because we probably don't have the same sense of humor, you know? So it is what it is. Why are people so stupid?
Stupid.
Oh, man. Let's see. Haha, fart sound. There he is. Come on, Dollar. Get that dump, man. You're flirting with this level, dude. Look at the NASDAQ. Let's go, baby.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Let's go, baby. Bitcoin. Man, Bitcoin's really just chopping people out lately, dude. It's really just chopping people out. It's absolutely crazy. You're just coming up to the highs, down to the lows. It's got everyone guessing, you know? It's got everyone guessing. Guys, let's do it. Let's do another. I like doing the polls, man. I like doing the polls. I guess, you know, how should I ask this? How should I ask this? I'll do the same thing I did this year. 23K. Let's say, what comes first? 26K. And I'll do 20. We're at 24K. So I'm going to do 22K. 26K or 22K? What comes first for BTC? Let me know in the chat what you think's going to happen. Bitcoin's moving up, so I assume people are going to vote for the bullish one. You know, well, yesterday people would have probably voted for 22K. All right. Let's see. Anything else? Dude, OP, baby. OP, break it out to the upside. Let's freaking get busy, man. Up 12% on the day. This one is the gold, my man. Let's go. Anderson said, yo, overslept. Hey, we all oversleep sometimes, man. We all oversleep. Like today, I slightly overslept. I got up a little late. I got up a little late today for sure. OP, baby. Back in the $3 club, baby. Back in the $3 club. That's what I'm talking about. I actually want to look at the 1.618 for OP here. Let me look at the 1.618 from this high to this low. I think we're coming up to it if I remember correctly. Yeah, see that it's just a slightly higher high than the other one. It's right here at like 330. So be careful. What could happen is if you're in OP, be very careful here. Don't be careful foaming into this as always, because it could come up to this 1.618, make a higher high, and then if you look down on momentum here, you're going to be making a lower high, right? As you come up to a fib level. So this is how you use two indicators together, right? You look at so in a confluence, okay? You come up to a fib level. You look down. Do I have bearish divergence at resistance? If the answer is yes, be careful there, right? So lower highs, higher highs at this 1.618. So it's kind of a interesting little setup there, but we'll keep that on and see if it plays out. You know what I mean? We'll keep that on. OP absolutely crushing it to the upside. Anything else coming up? Oh, looks like DYDX. We just talked about this earlier. DYDX bouncing off that support. We just talked about this like 2 seconds ago, man. DYDX trying to get a bounce off the support level again to the absolute dollar. Look at that, man. I guess I should say cent for this one. Up about 5%. Nice 4-hour candle. Engulfing that dump that you had today. If you can break the 30 and 50 EMAs, man. DYDX is another one, man. These are the hot ones. The hot tickets. And anytime Bitcoin looks strong, it's the same coins that consistently seem to always be on the top of my watch list. Really. It's like OP, DYDX, VeChain. You know, the AI coins used to be. Not so much anymore. What else? Sushi tends to be a good gainer, actually, typically. ACH. A lot of these things, man. A lot of these things, dude. Come on, DYDX. Give me that little more pump, man.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Give me a little more pump. DYDX. There it is. Mike like that DYDX. That DYDX, baby. Man, let's see. I want to see if there's anything. Link. Okay, Link's settling down a little bit. That's a good sign, guys. Link got a big spike up. It looks like it's settling down a little bit as Bitcoin's coming up a little bit. So that is a relatively good sign here. Like I said, NASDAQ's coming up and the dollar is dumping. It's exactly what I wanted to see and exactly what I expected to see happen today. Perfect so far. Perfect. We got the setup. We got the damn setup. Did we get the news on this? Let me see. We did get news, obviously, but I want to see if they updated this. Why does this website never update anymore, bro? This website, I got to get a new website, guys. This economic politics calendar sucks. Freaking Market Watch, man. That thing sucks now. I'm taking my business elsewhere. I'm being a Karen. I'm going to leave a Yelp review, and I'm never coming back on stupid Market Watch, bro. Let's see. Bathwater said Australia just closed down Binance futures. Hella bull town for DYDX and other leverage exchanges. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. We know what's up. We know what's up. We know what's up. All right. Anyways, look at ETH. Look at that 8 hour look at that 8 hour candle for ETH. That is bullish, man. That is bullish, man. 8 hour about to print a green dot, and look at this. Look at this, right? You had 3 vector candles in a row here, right? But what was important about this last one that we're printing right now? You basically, so it's still going to print green, it looks like, and you basically came back down on that candle and took out both the vectors, so that you don't have to worry about those anymore, right? You basically took both of those, and now you're getting that push back to the upside, which is nice for Ethereum. That 8 hour looks super juicy, and they still left this bad boy sitting up here. They still left this bad boy sitting up here that's up there. Still looking for that to come to get taken, man. Bitcoin still struggle with this 50 EMA. It's trying to wick above this. This $24,200 zone is just a tough zone for Bitcoin, man. It's the same level we were struggling with yesterday. And then we broke up. We had a nice move to the upside. Now we've fallen back below, and now it's kind of like, come on, man. Come on, BTC. Stop flirting with the damn thing, man. You know? Stop flirting with that level. We want to see Pump City. All right, here comes. All right, OP is getting absolutely moonshotted here. Up 14%. Holy guacamole. OP, man. Looking for the 1618, 332. Same thing with DYDX. Just looking for a 618 retracement on this. Right, we look for 296. Looks pretty reasonable. Top of a vector candle too, so we got confluence there at about 296 on DYDX. VeChain also, VeChain's not really going anywhere. I'm hoping for VeChain to come down a little bit lower here. I wanted that 2.7. I was being a little greedy. I was being a little bit greedy. It's like I always like to say, you can be greedy to the upside and be greedy to the downside. Sometimes you want a bigger dip and it doesn't come, you know, and you got to be okay with it. You got to be okay with it. I was being a little greedy on VeChain, but that's okay. It might still come back down to this level. You could do a little whoop, and it comes back down to this range, and you scoop it up. But VeChain, leave it a little bit there. GRT, looks like GRT. Man, this is the I hate GRT. I'm never trading GRT again. It always pumps. It basically, the chart always looks good on GRT, but it never actually gets the move until you give up on it. And then it gets the move. GRT again, like comes down to this, takes this vector candle here, now getting that move up again. So GRT, nice consolidation range here for GRT. I like this one too, man. I like this one too. You know, just a nice little consolidation here on GRT. Making higher lows, lower highs. Just getting ready for that next move, right? 4 hour moving averages are flat now. Daily, you let your daily moving averages catch up to you. You tapped off the previous local high on the daily. Man, I don't know. GRT, you know, it's already had a massive pump, right? GRT from the low, 5 cents to 23. I mean, 5x from the lows, that's nuts. But, I mean, you're looking for... Honestly, if you can come up again, right? Obviously, you got to break the local high, but there's nothing until 31.6. There's really nothing until 31.6 up here, up all the way up in this bitch to these previous March lows, dude. GRT looking pretty good too. Let's see. I got that. What chart tool is this? What chart tool? What? The boxes? Or the lines? I don't know. I'm not really using anything on here, man. You know, I guess maybe we're talking about the boxes. Box is just the rectangle. Line's the line. Trend line. You know, unless you're talking about this. This is market cipher beat. Down here. Let's see. George went from 60K to 50K to 10 million and 85 million in a span of 2 weeks. There's always some prediction, man. There's always some. I'll continue to say this, guys. Everyone's got a prediction. 30K, 40K, 50K, 1 million. Let's focus on breaking 25K first. You know what I mean? Like, all these predictions are dumb, really. until Bitcoin can break 25K. Okay, Bitcoin breaks 25K, let's start making some predictions. But like, let's break 25K first, because we can't even do that, at least yet, right? Doesn't mean we won't, but let's focus on breaking 25K before we start making any wild predictions to the upside. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I don't like making those like bigger predictions, right? I like to play it level by level. When you make those bigger predictions, you get yourself in a little bit of a wrinkle, because then you're focused on a certain number, and then, you know, obviously you don't pay attention to the local resistance, and then you get screwed because you're waiting for, I don't know, 50K, and you can't even break 25. But for me, it's like, if this level is going to break, I mean, what we did in 2019, we're almost doing the same thing we did now, and we came up to the golden pocket, right? So Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, if we took the swing high to the swing low in 2019, we came up and literally came up to that golden pocket perfectly and then dumped, right? Literally to the, like, it was just absolutely perfect. It was so beautiful, actually. If we did the same thing this time, I'm not going to say we're going to do the same thing this time, but let's just do a little hypothetical. If Bitcoin can break this 25K level, I think that would get a lot of people super bullish. Like I said, you might make a stop at 26 and then have a pullback and then maybe come up later. But, you know, that golden pocket, which I know sounds absolutely ridiculous at this current moment, is sitting up there at 48,000 for Bitcoin at the current moment. What would have to happen to get us up there? No clue, right? And I'm not in the business of trying to predict something, but you guys know how it is. Like, the narrative always seems to come at some point, you know what I mean? And, you know, I think, you know, if Bitcoin can hold above 25, maybe comes to 26, dumps back down, fakes everyone out, and then gets back about 25K again, I think, you know, everyone's calling for like 30K. Yeah, 30K makes sense, right? 30K, but everyone's calling for 30K. You know what I mean? Kind of reminds me of everyone to the downside was calling for 14K. Bitcoin stops at 16K and then goes back up. You know, everyone's calling for 30K. Does it go higher than 30K? I don't know. We'll see. Let's focus on 25K first, right? We need to break this level, because honestly, like, it's a train wreck here at 25K at the moment. You know what I mean? I have to listen to George on 2X to keep from falling asleep. Oh, no. No. Let's see. Oh, TradingView. Oh, you're asking what's this program? This is TradingView, my man. TradingView.com. TradingView.com, my man, is where you get these charts. So basically, you go to TradingView.com. You click. It's going to bring up some shady looking coin market cap looking chart, right? Click on Advanced Chart, and then it'll bring you up to this screen right here. This screen right here, my man. All right. Let's see. Okay, we're getting. I'll stay on for like 5 minutes in the market open, then I'll hop off here. Nasdaq. Like I said, Nasdaq futures up 1.3%. ES bouncing right off that golden pocket zone, up 0.7%, and the dollar is holding out at the highs, but like really since last Friday, it just can't seem to break this level. Seems to just be kind of holding out at the highs. I'm looking for that deviation to play out on the dollar, where you close higher, you deviate above, come back into the range, you're looking for the bottom of the range. That's what I'm looking for. Will it play out? I don't know, but I gotta trust what the chart is telling me. You know, and the chart tells me that the dollar will take a big old stinkeroo somewhere in this range, and we wait for it. Bitcoin, it's just chilling. So, all right, we got the market open. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got cooking. Where's the S&P? S&P opens up, so you gapped up on the S&P. You'll have a little bit of a gap to the downside now. So did they fill that gap? We'll find out. And the dollar is coming up a little bit on the open, but still below that level. As long as you hold like this general previous high, it is what it is. We wicked up there once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times here. Mike said it's cute. Oh, man. Yeah, the key when you're new to crypto, everyone that's new to crypto, right? Because I think this is going to be a lot of new people coming in if we break 25K. For all the new people that are into crypto, if you just got in crypto in the last 2 months, okay, on this big run up, The key to crypto, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, the only thing you really need to know, this is it, right? Everyone's going to tell you this, that. The only thing you need to know about crypto, buy low, sell high. That's really, it's that easy, okay? If you're buying crypto, buy it low, okay? DCA low, and as the market's coming up, DCA out, okay? DCA out. Don't be buying on the way up, buy on the way down, and sell on the way up, all right? Don't do the opposite, because with the average, and I want you guys to remember this. Remember this when the market really starts crushing it, because guys, this is an appetizer right now, okay? I know it's cool, right? I know this is cool. Bitcoin going from 15 to 25. Altcoins have come up a little bit. This is nothing compared to the real deal. When you're in that moment, when things are super euphoric, you forget to sell because everything's just so juicy and it's awesome. Everything just keeps going up. It'll never stop, but it always does. It always does. When you hit that peak euphoria moment, that's when it stops. Sell on the way up, buy on the way down. It's really that freaking easy. We like to make this super difficult, but it's really not. It's not. We watch hours of videos for any strategy. It's really it, man. What do you think the whales do? If you look on chain, what do the big whales do? They buy on the way down, right? As the price is coming down, they buy. They don't wait for a bottom. They buy on the way down. And then as prices come up, whenever they do, let's say you do something like this, I don't know, they basically TP on the way up, right? They don't wait for exact high to sell their whole bag. They TP on the way up and they DCA on the way down. That's really it. There's nothing else to it. It's hard to do though, right? It seems like it's an easy thing, but when you're in the moment, when the market's dumping, it's hard to buy. When the market's pumping, it's hard to sell. It is. It is. It's really, really hard to do it sometimes. When you see your altcoin pumping 5x, it's hard to sell it because you think, what if it goes 50x? What if it goes 100x? Right? It's you do the what if game. Same thing on the downside. You see your coin dumping 20%. You say, what if it dumps 90%? You know, it's all about the what ifs. You got to almost erase those what ifs. Let's see. Buy low, sell high. Then 2 years later, you degen the 1 minute charts. That's very true. True. But Jordan, Kino said DCA all the way up. Yeah, man. What I've been hearing Tino saying, he's basically telling people, okay, if it breaks 25K, you get bullish. And I don't think that's the way to go. I think it's actually the opposite. You know what I mean? That's my take, though. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Everyone's got a different strategy, right? Some people like to buy the breakout. I'm not a big fan of buying the breakout because I know like that used to work back in the day, but then everyone started watching like Carl the Moon and shit and breakout trading, and now the exchanges know that basically when a symmetrical triangle or some shit breaks to the upside, now they literally know, okay, you're gonna have all these people watching these YouTube videos. The symmetrical triangle breaks to the upside. They're all going to be FOMOing in on the breakout instead of buying the bottom of the triangle and riding it up. They're going to buy the breakout because it's guaranteed to go up, and then they do one of these. They do a little triangle, right? Basically, you're in the triangle. The time to buy is probably on the retest at the bottom of the triangle to ride it up. But instead, most people want to wait for the breakout. They get in here, right? And it comes up, and actually it forms into like a bearish divergence double top, and then it dumps on them. You know, like... So it's you know, it is what it is. We're all big stupid heads. We're all big stupid heads.
Stupid.
You know, that's why we're in crypto. We're all big stupid heads, you know. At least you get your principal out if you buy a shit tokens like Floki. Floki ain't no shit token. No, it is. It is. But hey, if the price goes up, do we care? No, I don't. You could argue every altcoin's a shit token. You could. Your AVAXs, DOTs, Souls, even ETH you could argue is a shit token. You know, like, you could. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, guys, I'm out of this bitch. Dollar is getting a little bit of a move up here. We want to see this get rejected from this level. Looks like we got ES And NASDAQ still continuing up here on the open, and Bitcoin is taking a little bit of a dump. So interesting morning today. Bitcoin coming down, dollar kind of just holding out, stock market's going up. Interesting, interesting. We'll see how today plays out. I'll be back at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And take it easy, guys. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it freaking easy. And let's keep getting it. I'll be in the Discord for a little bit. I'll be posting some charts in the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, it's free. Zero charge. Get in that damn Discord. It's down below. I'll be posting charts in there and stuff. If you have any questions, just let me know in the Discord. All right? I'm out. Peace out. Peace. See you guys at 7. Later. Let's do a little this song.